So Gary James, owner of Gary's Chicaros, got quite a bit of heat when he publicly declared that he would not serve, quote, freaks, faggots, the disabled, or people on welfare. Oh, this sounds like a classy guy. Now, his restaurant's official t-shirt even threatens violence against Muslims, Democrats, and minorities. To which I have to ask, I wonder when this guy is going to start running for office on the Republican ticket. He'd be right home in the current GOP Tea Party. Anyway, in response to this, the LGBT community decided that they wanted to do a little bit of promotion to Gary's down-home values via Yelp and Facebook. I'm going to show you a few examples of some of the lovely promotions that they put on his Yelp and Facebook page. These are great. As you can see, that is a nice little endorsement. Gary's best place for hot man sex. That's a good one. Here's another one. Food was terrible, but I love the diversity. And that owner is a big old homo. I hear it's the best gay bar in town. The disco music is awesome. I went here to eat expecting to find a good Christian and, more importantly, heterosexual establishment. Instead, I found it to be filled to the brim with queerosexuals. I love this. The gays were everywhere, eating their gay hamburgers, drinking their gay Coca-Colas. I'm pretty sure I've now caught the gay. Oh, I love the sarcasm in that one. And this one. If you enjoy a long hunk of man meat with your well-done cow meat, the Chicaro Club is the place for you. Now, of course, not all of these are funny. There's actually some that are very serious. Now, this review says appalling, bigoted, discriminatory behavior is regularly displayed at this establishment. The owner, Gary James, refuses to serve wheelchair-bound persons, black people, Hispanics, mixed-race couples, gay people, people who wear hats, people who ask for Budweiser, liberals, men with longish hair, people wearing clothes he doesn't approve of with facial piercings, on and on ad nauseum. If you pass first inspection, don't think you've got it made. If he doesn't approve of an overheard conversation, if he decides that you are too effeminate, if your politics don't agree with his, if you don't like the way your steak is cooked, if you cheer for the wrong team, Mr. James will charge you more for your meal. Wow. And this guy is probably a good conservative, right? Small government. Probably thinks Obama spends too much. Here's another good review that I've got coming. And that's from another reviewer from Yelp. I quit frequenting this place a long time ago. The food was mediocre at best, and the atmosphere was along the lines of a college frat party. I can get a far better steak at Western Sizzlin'. That sounds kind of good. And I kind of like knowing what the cost of my meal is beforehand, and the price won't change while I'm eating it. Guess I'm just picky that way. More importantly, I prefer my meals to be smoke and hate-free. The owner, Gary James, is an outspoken, loudly so, bigot. His business is privately owned, so yeah, he can refuse to service certain people, unless those people are protected by federal law. Last night, Gary refused to allow my buddy in the door because he was in a wheelchair. Said he would make people uncomfortable. Seriously? Guess some people never change. Like I said, some of these are quite hilarious and some of them are pretty serious. Now this guy, unfortunately, can, at least as far as I know, legally serve whoever he wants, or, in his case, refuse to serve whoever he wants. In Oklahoma, among other states, discrimination, at least against gay people, is perfectly fine, perfectly legit, perfectly legal. That doesn't mean Gary is protected against the court of public opinion. And based on the public outrage, the court of public opinion finds him guilty. Guilty of being a bigoted, hateful douche. Doesn't mean that backwards people won't go to support this guy. Hell, I'm sure there's probably going to be a Chicaro's or Gary's Chicaro's Appreciation Day, like we saw with Chick-fil-A. Or something. Either way, you're going to see supporters on both sides. Detractors on the other, supporters on one side. But the important thing to note is that people like this Gary are actually in the minority. They're incredibly loud, but they are going away. Mostly from dying from old age. But still. I mean, keep it real. The average age of a Fox News viewer is like 68. Tick-tock, tick-tock. So whether people like Gary like it or not, progress is coming. Hey, if you enjoyed this clip, make sure to like and leave a comment below, or even share. Sharing is caring. If you want to see more TYT Nation videos, go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/TYT Nation. Thank you for watching.